When did you realize your friend would skin you to be you? Brittany and I were best friends for 15 years. Middle school, high school, college, same sorority, even shared a toothbrush once by mistake and just shrugged it off. That kind of friendship. I always thought she was a little intense. But hey, everyone has that one friend who maybe wants to be you a bit too much, right? She even dated my ex after we broke up. I chalked it up to her just being attached? I don't know. It was weird but not psycho yet. Then I got engaged to Ryan. Sweet, nerdy, built like a lumberjack Ryan. And suddenly Brittany was in love with this guy she'd been casually seeing for 3 months. And surprise, surprise, they were engaged too. I was like, wow, that's fast. And she hit me with, sometimes you just know. Yeah, okay, Janet from The Good Place. But then, she books her wedding 1 month before mine. Same venue, same time slot, same freaking ballroom I had reserved over a year in advance. When I asked her how the hell that happened, she just blinked and said, oh my god, what a crazy coincidence. Yeah, that's when the weird got upgraded to, okay, single white female. So I decided to test her, just to see how deep the copycat rabbit hole went. I made a fake Pinterest board, titled it something painfully obvious like, Secret Wedding Dreams Do Not Share. Filled it with the most unhinged underwater mermaid theme imaginable. I'm talking live dolphins, synchronized swimmers, guests in scuba gear, an underwater glass tunnel aisle. Even had a $30,000 aquarium rental link, and a note about custom mermaid tails for the bridal party. I made it so ridiculous that no one in their right mind would look at that and say, you know what, yes. Then I casually left it open on my laptop during a coffee date with her. I sipped my latte like nothing was happening while she pretended not to read every single detail. 3 weeks later, save the dates arrive. Under the sea spectacular. Join us for a magical marine matrimony. This chick went all in. She hired a dolphin trainer, rented a massive portable aquarium, commissioned a custom mermaid wedding dress for $5,000 that she couldn't even walk in. I'm serious. It had no leg holes. She had to be carried to the altar like a soggy sashimi roll. Did I mention she's terrified of fish and can't swim? Day of the wedding. Utter chaos. Guests were split between showing up in formal wear or full snorkeling gear. One lady wore a wetsuit and pearls. Looked like James Bond at SeaWorld. Then things got wet. Real wet. The aquarium started leaking mid-vows and the venue started flooding. The health department showed up because someone, may have reported the illegal dolphin trafficking thing. She had no permits. The dolphin guy pressed charges. She couldn't walk in her dress, so her fiancé of 3 months, fireman, carried her to the altar while wearing Crocs. His face looked like someone told him he just won the lottery and found out it was in Canadian Tire money. Then came my speech. As maid of honor, it was my duty. I said something like, I've known Brittany for 15 years, and I'm just so amazed by her sudden, passionate love for the ocean. And behind me, I projected a slideshow of screenshots of the fake Pinterest board, dated 3 months before her save the dates, of her frantic Google searches for how to mermaid wedding without fish, her email to a vendor that literally said, I need exactly what's in these photos, then the receipts. Oh yes, not just Pinterest. I had logs from my vendors saying she'd called pretending to be me to get my floral and lighting plans. I had the email where she tried to book my photographer for the same day, forcing me to scramble. She even tried to order my exact dress until I caught her by accident at the bridal shop. Her new husband looked like he was solving a Rubik's Cube made of betrayal. He'd thought the fishy theme was her idea, that he'd married this quirky, whimsical mermaid queen. Nope, just discount Ariel with a vendetta. He walked out during the reception, didn't even take his slice of cake. The kicker? The venue sued her for $50,000 in water damage. The dolphin trainer pressed charges for fraud. And of the 200 people who went to her wedding, 0 RSVP'd for the makeup wedding she tried to plan the next year. Mine was 1 month later. Elegant, classy, enchanted garden theme, drama-free. She wasn't invited, but I did mail her a thank you card with a photo from my reception and a caption that said, so glad I stuck to dry land. Last I heard, she moved 3 towns over and goes by her middle name now.